The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel tarot message from the download series. So if you're here, bring your intuition to the party. It's by divine design that you're here. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions that you see. You have questions, I have answers. Don't believe the hype. Go to my website and find out for yourself. At LPHtarot.com. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. So I definitely got to go ahead and get in a game. Hold on. And then now they're just saying, but hold on, go ahead and pull the Prism Oracle first. So we're going to be doing some solitaire today. Solitaire, crazy hair. It's perfect. Okay, solitaire, crazy hair. Oh, man. It's a beautiful morning. And I heard, ever since I woke up and, I'm sitting here getting ready, doing my thing, getting ready to do the show, get myself together. And all I heard was, when I was led to you, I knew you would run for me. I swear the whole world could hear my heartbeat. And I was just hearing this song. You gave me the kiss of life. Kiss of life. Yeah. You gave me the kiss of life. Kiss of life. You wrap me up in the color of love. Okay, so there's something here about feeling like the kiss of life, all right? It's here. No more pain. You don't want no more pain. You have a mirror reflection going on. You don't want no more pain. I'm tired of the pain. So here you go, moving forward in faith, trusting that somehow everything comes full circle. Move forward in faith, trusting it all comes forward. All comes to full circle somehow. All right. You got to stand in your power with the strength card, though. It's like, oh, God. Again, I got to stand in my power some more. Somebody's not consciously aware of something in your environment. That's what I see. There's somebody here that's not consciously aware of something in your environment. You need to just go into creative mode, dude. Take all those crazy feelings you're having, those emotions, and get busy. I heard make something happen. I heard literally make something. Yeah, take and do something with those emotions. Make something happen. Don't let that, the way it's coming through is like you have a whole bunch of fucking life force energy coming through you right now. And it could be, is it coming through because there's a connection where there's a huge reflection, but right now there's a lot of pain? Is it an excruciating pain happening? Is this shit just so fucking painful? And there's a need to let things come full circle and stand in your faith. And like, I feel like this is a real strong connection, but to stand in your position, it is, it's not just the easiest thing to do, but somebody here does not have conscious awareness about something. There's something that they're not understanding, something they're not grasping, something they're not seeing. Meanwhile, you can't change their consciousness. You can't give no one else the consciousness at all. You have to just be in your creative power right now. Dude, go make something happen. Get creative, yeah? Because there's a transformation. There's a change coming in the situation. There is a change coming in the situation. There is a transformation happening here. All right. Oh, boy. The bottom of the deck, the Ghost. Is that why there's pain? Because you or someone else, there was ghosting going on here. There's some ghosting. I see some ghosting energy. All right. Yeah, I'm hearing a lack of communication. I heard there's a lack of communication. And I also heard ineffective communication. So that's telling me that anywhere where there has been communication, it's been ineffective communication. So that's why there's a lack of conscious awareness. There's no conscious awareness because there's a lack of communication. And again, it's coming. When I was led to you, I knew you were the one for me. So there's a strong, like, when I was led to you, I knew you were the one for me. I fucking knew you were the one for me. But it looks like there's this ending happening here. So, yeah, 7 of Diamonds. Seven of Diamonds is coming through right now, talking about got to tend to the own garden. You gotta tend to your own garden. You can't tend to their garden. They have to tend to their garden. You have to tend to your garden. You gotta take care of you, boo. Right now, that's what's evident. I heard that's what's clear. Is you can't count on somebody else to take care of your shit, and you can't count on them to take care of you. You can count on somebody to do what's best for them, but you can't count on them to do what's best for you. Hello. Yeah, you can't count on them to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. You can count on them to do what's best for themselves. This is an activation point with the fire there, burning up what no longer serves you. You want to get through this dark moment in your experience. This is a dark moment in your experience. You want to get through this because when you were led to someone, you just knew they were the one for you. You gave me the kiss of life. So I get with that kiss of life, like you weren't even looking at getting involved, but this person like brought to life your interaction with them because you felt so led to them. It felt so right. Like it gave you that desire, like, man, I do want to do this. I do want to do this, you know? So there's over here, you swore off dating. You were like, I'm fucking done. Fuck these bitches. I'm cool. I ain't trying to fuck around. Everybody want to be fucking polyamorous, pansexual, and all that. All that means is you just want to fuck everybody and you ain't committed to a damn thing. In my language, which no judgment, that's fine. Thanks for putting it out there. Actually, I appreciate y'all using those terms because that just lets me know you ain't the one for me. God ain't led me to your ass, that's for sure. Because that's not my style. That's somebody else's style. God's going to lead them to you, but it ain't going to take me to you, you said. Because I ain't no more pain. No more pain. No more pain. Yeah, you said I did this shit enough. I'm not going around and getting into another painful cycle. So, you know, it's a lot of options out there, but you ain't fucking with nobody. You're like, I'm guarding my heart. You say, I'm guarding my heart. Yeah, 5 of clubs, 9 of clubs. There's a lot of people might approach you and all that, and or if you're on internet dating, everybody's liking your profile and shit, but you're like, did their relationship, did their profile say that they were polypan? Polypan, huh? The only polypan I want is a poly-coated pan in the kitchen. And do I even want that? Actually, these days I prefer stoneware cooking. Okay. I hate. So, yeah, you're like, oh, I'm fucking over this shit. I'm over this shit. I'm fucking over it. No more pain, man. No more pain. Well, here's the problem with that mentality, folks. just like when I bumped into my own neighbor, his wife had passed. Man, I know that man has gone through some pain. I didn't even realize his wife had passed. She was a sweet woman. Rest in peace, Miss Betty. Mama Betty. They didn't even have children together, nothing like that, but I said, I know you guys had some of the best of times and worst of times together. He said, yeah, we sure did. I said, yeah, a lot of folks, they skip love altogether because they're afraid of the pain that comes with loving. But if you don't get the pain that comes from loving, that just means you ain't never loved. And somebody here is dead set on, I'm good on love. I've loved enough in my life. I don't need to do that shit no more. I'm straight. I'm fucking gay, but I'm going to just be by myself. I might as well fucking be straight. So what you know is you're more focused on your money. You're focused on your career. You're focused on your friendships. You know, you might be spending, somebody here, you got family members. You open the door to spend more time with your family. Siblings in particular, cousins and siblings. Yeah, I just see right now, like, you're like, I'm going to start taking care of my retirement funds. I'm going to start building my retirement funds up because I don't know what's going on with these folks. I'm not trying to get myself caught up in some unnecessary pain I don't need to go through. Somebody can't see me. They can't see me. What they're looking for is not what I'm looking for, okay? Their consciousness is not like my consciousness. I'm going to go into my creative arts and build my business up. I'm going to go ahead and focus on creating a life that I love just for me instead of trying to bring somebody else into my life. I don't need to bring somebody into my life. I'm not going to just jump to put anybody in my life like that. I heard. Definitely not doing that. Yeah, so you're spending a lot of time at home. You're spending time just. It's interesting because I see you spending time in a lot of solitude, you know, and withdrawing from competitions. If somebody put you in as an option, if somebody put you in as a competition, if somebody put you in as a part of a multiple party situation, you're just like, I'm not an option. Since I'm just an option, I'll just remove myself from the table because I wasn't here. I'm not an option. If you can't see what I am, then you said, I'm good on my own. I'm done with this. Yeah. Like, I'm done with this. I don't need to fucking fight for respect, love, or attention. That should come to me naturally with this 3 of clubs right here. That should come to me naturally because I get it everywhere I go except for with you. So I ain't fucking with you like that. Disrespectful behavior gets no play, I heard. Disrespectful behavior gets no play. Somebody disrespect you, you focus on them, and they disrespect you, they neglect it some sort of way. Somebody said, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah, you're right. It's no big deal to you. And because it's no big deal to you to do that, there's just more of that shit coming, and it won't be no fucking big deal to you either. That's the problem. See, that's the problem. See, the beach is made with a whole bunch of little tiny grains of sand, and in this, even in the hourglass, that hour rolls out with a bunch of little tiny grains of sand. And here's the thing: you start accepting disrespect. You start accepting disrespect. The next thing you got a whole beach full of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, I don't need my heart to be disrespected. I don't need my love to be disrespected. I need love and affection. But here's the thing: I know how to recognize when it's time for me to throw in the towel and walk the fuck away. With the 6 of spades and the 5 of diamonds, I know when it's time to throw in the towel, walk the fuck away. And Spirit gave me that impulse. You saying Spirit gave me that impulse not to fuck with you right now. Yeah. To put this situation down. Because you're like, I'm cool. I shouldn't have to fucking fight for love and affection. Hold on. And you're going to have to make another choice about that coming up. Soon. There'll be another choice similar like that. Do you want to settle for this? It's like, You know, if it comes in once, it could be the only time, but it's usually fucking not the only time. Usually it's going to happen a few times. You're going to have to do it again and again and again, because it's a cycle that has to wear itself out. That you have to solidify your energy saying, yeah, that's not what I'm choosing, okay? That is not what I'm choosing. You got to solidify that energy in you. So that cycle continues to come back around for you to close the karmic contract. We have the Sith coming through so you can reap what you sow in this. So you could close that karmic fucking contract with the 9 of clubs and the 8 of diamonds going up on that 10 of diamonds. Yeah, Spirit's giving you this impulse to close that karmic cycle of being the one that's left on the side. In matters of love. You're like, if I'm loving you like this, I'm showing you how I want to be treated. So, you know, do unto others as you have had them do unto you. But if they can't do that, then don't let them do you no more. It's that simple. 6 of diamonds, saying this is something you were very invested in emotionally. You are deeply invested in this emotionally. You invested a lot of emotion and feelings into this. But again, with the battles, I'm not finna sit up here and be an option, and I'm not trying to fight for love. Love should come naturally in this situation, because for me it came naturally to flow it to you. So love should flow naturally here. So here you go. The choice you're making is the Ace of fucking Wands. I'm going solo, baby. You're like, I'm going solo, baby. I'm going to keep working on development in my own consciousness so that I could align with something better, and that keeps me by myself or brings something into my life. Great. I don't really care. I'm just going to keep working on my spirituality, my creative gifts and talents. This is a power play. And jackpot. That's your fucking jackpot move right there, baby. That's the bullseye joker. That's your bullseye move. That's where you're hitting the nail on the head, baby. Driving it home with one strike, driving it home. Yeah, you wanna be able to get over the childhood BS. You're not believing the hype from your childhood no more. That you have to do something to make these people happy, you know. And when I say the hype from your childhood, it's because our parents trained us in that. You got to do what makes me happy, or I'm going to withhold love from you, and I'm going to offer judgment and discipline. That's what our parents did, most of us. They said 99% of y'all. Everybody's parents didn't do that. But 99% of y'all parents, no matter how great or crappy they were, they did that. And so this is what you learned. It's a learned behavior to people please. And here's the thing. What you've come to understand is either that's going to happen naturally or it's not. And if it doesn't, that's because it's just not the connection that you fucking thought it was. You know? Sometimes what God led you to and build a bridge to your heart about was just so you can recognize what the hell is not for you and do something about it, so you can change your vibration and energy in regards to that subject matter. Sometimes what God led you to is so you can walk the fuck away from it and say, oh no, that's not where I want to play anymore. I heard you waited to say something. Yeah, the King of Hearts coming out. You are making your move towards a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a masculine energy, making your move to this one. You're making a move towards partnership, towards agreement. Like, can we agree on this shit? Can we come together? Can we hold hands and go together? That's the move you're making. That's the move you're making. You're moving in this direction. You know, I'm looking for somebody who's ready to put in that mature love energy into the situation. The Queen of Wands is here. You keep bumping into situations where other folks is meddling in the middle. where they have a career in the way, where they have an ex in the way, where they have a current partner in the way, where they have other obligations that make them unavailable. And that's okay, but you recognize it now. And you're like, go ahead and do what you gotta do, because I want somebody who loves me the way that I love them too, who's able to commit like I'm able to commit, who's able to get in this like I'm able to get in this. And if that ain't you, I'm not trying to change you. You say, I'm not trying to change you, but I am going to go towards what really shows me love. Show me love. Show me love. Treat it like we're freaking on the weekend. Show me love. So there's something here about in all the seasons, baby, show me love. So somebody's like, no matter what the fuck is going on, you can still come at it with the energy of love. But if you're not, you're saying, then it was just my imagination. With the Seven of Hearts energy, you're saying, if you're not showing me love, it was just my imagination. Once again, running away with me. Because you said, I have a very active imagination. Yeah. Your active imagination actually is a blessing in this. It's what you've been imagining is real for you. You might not have found the counterpart that embraces it too, and it's a part of that, but what you been imagining is real for you in your experience. It's not fake. You know what I'm saying? It is in a creation. So you got to stay sucker free so you can get it. So you can get what the fuck you've been visualizing. Because I had a vision of love, and it was all that you'd given to me. Prayed through the night, felt so alone, suffered from alienation, carried the weight on my own, had to be strong, so I believe. Okay, so there's something here about you have to be strong. You know, you believe. Here's the thing, you do believe. You believe in love that is gonna walk forward with you and not get distracted by the side shit, but is gonna walk forward with you. So what you know is if they reject the opportunity to hold hands and walk forward with you, they're showing me last night's fucking reading. Here you were treating somebody that an experience, and they refuse to hold your hand and move forward with you. What the fuck am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? Type of shit, right? That's how you start to finally see it. Like, why am I doing this for you, with you? I don't have to do this with you. I could do this by myself. But I've been spending my time and my energy doing this with you. So why am I doing this with you if it's not what it's meant to be? Like, I've been giving my energy to the wrong thing because it's not coming back in the way that I'm sending it out. So there's something here where your spirit's like, okay, well, if it's not accepting my love, if it's not returning that to me, if it's not respecting me, then I don't need to entertain it. And you're knowing that. And your spirit's showing you, like the Four of Hearts energy. It's like, this is a limited time opportunity. Somebody has, it's like, they're showing me the comedy skit with Wale and Jerry Seinfeld in the beginning of the song, The Matrimony. It's like, you know, the two planets are only passing by for so long. You know, they only pass by each other. You got to wait for these two planets to pass by each other. And then one of you has to be determined to say, you know what, I can make a move. I can jump from my planet to that planet over there. But you can only do it while the two planets are close by. And then once you do it, it's like a fucking roller coaster ride. Get ready, you know. Get ready for the ride of your life, I heard. Somebody here, get ready for the ride of your life. That's what you are ready for. I heard that's what you are ready for. You's like, I'm ready for the ride of my life. Are you kidding? You're ready for this shit. And anything that gets in the way of you having that 10 of hearts energy with that Jack of Spades right there, you're going to cut right through all that cross current energy. Anything that's, like I said, this is a stay and sucker free type of energy. If it's not coming in with the same level of respect, if it's not doing unto you as you would do unto them, then you're not going to let them do unto you no more. What's the point? I didn't come for that. So, you know, you take your actions to recognize anywhere where you were mistaken. Oh, I was mistaken. When I was led to you. And then you were like, somebody already broke my heart. And someone has to lose. I don't want to play. So there's something here about you're here making your move towards somebody where you can have a win with them because they want to win with you. And no matter what, they going to show you that. That's what you know. You're like, if you want to win with me, you going to show me that with no regrets. I heard with no regrets. And it's giving me the vibe of out front and in the open. You know what I'm saying? Not in a hidden way. Not somebody who's going to try to tuck you off and hide you. But somebody who's going to be bold in their choice of you. Very bold in their choice of you. You say, I don't want somebody who's scared to jump into this romance. I want somebody who's focused on this. Who will overcome fears and challenges to the connection. Because that's what I do in love. If I'm loving, that's how I love. And so anywhere where somebody here was afraid to meet challenges in love, afraid about the connection and being bold in it, you're choosing to go solo. Yeah. The Ace of Diamonds here. You know, you can talk that talk, but can you walk that walk? You can talk about big love and big commitment, but can you walk that walk? You said that's the truth right there. That's my truth. That's how I walk. That's how I walk this planet. That's how I walk this energy. If I'm talking about love, it's because I'm coming from love and I'm acting that way. If somebody here, you're just like, I know what I love and I'm going to let it come to me. What I'm not going to do is get myself caught up in giving energy to situations where I'm not seeing that reciprocated towards me. Yeah, you're not interested in doing that. You need to see that reciprocation, yeah. Who is this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? You talking about them, and why you talking about them? You talking about them because the Queen of Hearts, King of Clubs, Queen of Hearts. You talking about this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you talking about, You talking about, well, I want it. Okay, there it is. So you had a desire to move forward with this person. It's one of them too. But here's the thing, there's some negativity that came up to get in the middle of this connection. So you're like, I can't. I just can't. And so you're saying, you know what, I'm just going to let that be. It is what it is. I'm flattered. I appreciate everything. You're like, but I can't be your second choice. Something's got to give. Something's got to change with that two of diamonds. You're like, I know this energy where somebody chooses somebody else in front of me and plays these fucking games with my emotions. You're like, this person like to play too many fucking games. I don't play games like this. You're like, I don't play these fucking games. This little tit for tat, let me see if I can piss you off and all of that. Let me see if I can irritate you today. Nah, man, there's enough of that in my world. A partner in my world is going to be like, how can I empower you today? Because that's how I'm looking at my partner. How can we empower one another? How can I empower you today? How can I be another reassurance of love and positivity in your life? Not trigger you. Not pretend like I don't hear you. Not bring chaos and confusion into your life and stress and disorder. There's plenty of that. Shit, if I want stress and disorder, all I gotta do is step out into the world out there. I ain't gotta bring that shit home. That's what I don't have to do, you see? I ain't got to bring that type of shit home. And it looks like that's where the game is left right now. The game is, there's no more plays to be made here. And what I see is there's still this unfulfilled desire. There's an unfulfilled desire. Because no more pain. Yeah, there's an unfulfilled desire because of no more pain. I'm not going to just choose pain. I'm not going to choose self-abuse. I'm not going to choose something that is not choosing me. Hey, TT, Desham, and Georgina. What's up? Yeah, you're like, I'm not choosing something that's not choosing me. I'm cool on that. So there's a unfulfilled, there's an experience here that you've been in expectation of. It hasn't happened yet. In the physical experience, you ended up making an intuitive decision that will build yourself up and heal your heart surrounding people surrounding a situation where you felt left out in the cold. You had to make peace, and the only way you could do that was like, you know what, that's not for me. You know, leave me out in the cold like that? Okay, cool. I'm a choosy lover. I don't choose to give that love to somebody who leave me out in the cold. Fuck that. You're like, if I'm going to be left out in the cold, I might as well stay out here on my own because it's pretty warm where the fuck I'm at. As a matter of fact, it's getting hot in here. You say it's pretty warm out here where I'm at, and the temperature is hot where I'm at. I heard 100 in hell. Yeah, in Vegas, it's 100 in hell lately. Yeah, but there were some cool days. I heard there were some cool days. There were some pretty fucking cold days when you dealt with this cold ass situation. I heard. Ooh-wee. So what you're doing? You're closing out this emotional cycle. Yeah, with this 5 of Hearts, you're like processing these emotions. Because you know you have to overcome this illusionary situation that you put yourself in where you were sending love to a person, and it was like, even if there was love there was something that was off. There was some sort of blockage in this. Your spirit said, listen, this third-party situation ain't over. Somebody has to handle that because you want somebody who's hand-in-hand with you. So you had to make this move, and you're just like, okay, listen, you're busy holding somebody else's hand right now. I don't need you to be sitting up here talking about holding my hand or promising you're going to hold my hand. But hold on, I'm still holding their hand right now. I'll come hold your hand in a minute. What the fuck do I look like? Cause I don't wanna be old. Stand by. I wanna be with you permanently. Yeah. Yeah. You said, this time I'll play the part from the depths of my heart, so you won't need nobody but me. No, I don't wanna be your old standby. Yeah, I don't wanna be your old standby. You weren't trying to be somebody's side piece. You weren't trying to be somebody's standby. You saw that you saw that energy here, and you're like, fuck that. I'm not your side piece. I'm not your option. I'm not your standby. It's interesting because you love someone, you were waiting for them to settle it down, make it stable, make it real. There are some challenges and obstacles that came up in this, and at the end of the day, you started to see like, this isn't the same, this energy is not balanced here. And subconsciously, it's like, you know that it's going to be a minute. You know it's going to be a long ass time. You can sense it, and you're like, am I going to hold my life up for this shit? Am I going to hold up my progress while this person figures their shit out? Am I gonna wait all day? Wait the rest of my life? Wait so long? Yeah. She left you last night, and today you call me on the phone. Ask me if you could come over, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. So you want me to stand in for her and be the love of your next step. But this time I played the part so well, there'll be no need for her coming back, 'cause you know that I'm your old standby. You know that you can call on me. I know the part so well that you can hardly tell that she's left you in misery. I know you only called me because you needed company. 'Cause once again, she's left you and your heart's in misery. But I don't wanna be old. Stand by. I wanna be with you permanently. I'm gonna play the part from the depths of my heart, and you won't need nobody but me. No, I don't wanna be old. So that is it. Like, somebody, you ain't trying to be their fucking standby wait. I'm not trying to be your standby wait for her and you to fucking fight, for her and you to fucking finally break up, and then now you gonna come to me type of shit. Like, dude, you need to make that choice. You gotta make a determined choice. Yeah. Thank you, Mary Wells, for your song. It was perfect for today's reading. So what you know is slow and steady wins the race. You're just going to keep on moving forward. You're like, fuck it, I am the good news. You don't want to be my good news? That's fine. You don't see the good news that I am? I'm the good news. I'm going to keep moving forward. Yeah. Subconsciously, what you know is self-development is where it's at. Taking care of you is where it's at. Self-love is where it's at. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds energy, Ace of Hearts energy, self-love, self-development, that's where it's at. Somebody, you know somebody needs some more of that, otherwise they wouldn't be playing this game back and forth between what the fuck their priorities are. So it might not even be, I don't feel like somebody's choosing between you and another person, but it's like somebody just ain't got their fucking priorities right. They don't know what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, somebody, are they pansexual, polyamorous, pansexual? They just want to fuck everybody, and they don't want no agreements in it. They want no strings attached type anyway, because they just want to fuck everybody whenever they want or whatever, you know. Okay, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, handle that. That's not my style. I focus on one person at a time. It's like if I focus on you, you're getting on my focus. You're like, and if that's not how you're treating me too, then I don't have to let you treat me to a damn thing. How's that? Yeah, your spirit has shown you like rejection is God's protection. If somebody can't come into you, if they don't accept if they don't show up in the connection the same way on a balanced energy with you, how you show up in the connection, like spirits already showed you that rejection is God's protection. Protection from what, Melinda? Protection from going around another karmic cycle. It looks like some shit you already done been through. And subconsciously, what your spirit is trying to show you is the 4 of clubs, the 7 of clubs, the 3 of spades, the 8 of spades, and the 3 of hearts. What your spirit is trying to show you it is a third-party situation that's going to put you stuck in another cycle of karma, of heartbreak and disappointment, because it's a blockage to that. I mean, if you want marriage, if you want somebody you can go steady with, that you can rock steady with, somebody you could go together with, hold hands with, be out in public with, be bold in your love with, this is a blockage to that. That's what Spirit is showing me. Like, this blocks that path for you. And your intuition is showing you that, and Spirit is showing you that. The only ace that's back here is like what you know you got to do is you got to love yourself. You ain't put that out there yet. Not right now. You ain't putting that out there. You said, I'm pulling that. You said, I'm holding that for myself right now. You're not putting that self-love out there to this connection anymore, which is telling me about the ghosting that was at the bottom of the deck. You're like, no, if you can't, I'm coming with that whole Ace of Cups. And if you're not coming with the whole Ace of Cups, if your Ace of Cups is diluted, filtered, and you've got all these siphons going off of it, well, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, that's how you feel about this. You say, I'm good, thank you. You're not interested in that kind of game. So you got 3 of the 4 aces. So I get what I heard is that this situation actually take 3 of the 4 main boxes in your life. It takes 3 of 4 main boxes in your life. If there were 4, if you broke down everything into 4 key phrases or words or subjects of what you value and what you're holding space for in your life, this situation took 3 of 4. The one that they didn't tick for you was, that path of being free and independent. That's what they didn't tick. The person was obligated somewhere else. They were not done with another contract. You can't sign a new contract with a new company until you close out the old contract. We're not going to move services to your new address until, you got to put in a notice on the old address, something like that. It's something like you got to close down the one to start a new one. Somebody here, they didn't have that. They didn't tick that box. They weren't ready. They weren't truly free and clear to do this. And you're like, I don't have to wait and hold myself up for this, and I'm not going to anymore. What was I thinking? It's like, what was I thinking? Damn, was the game really over? Because there was some unplayed cards here. I'm seeing there was some unplayed cards here. The unplayed card was there was a decision. That motherfucker plays. I can see now where that plays. That card plays. And would that decision have changed anything? If somebody had made a different decision, would that have changed something? Well, now we won't know. We won't know right now if it will. Because now the game it's done. It's done because why? Because you realize you are not finna be somebody's standby. I'm not your standby. Either you're consciously aware of me and, you're going to take me into consideration. I'm getting the vibe of somebody here. They went off to do something. All they had to fucking do was let you know, look, I'm going to be busy with this, that, or the other. But if there's no fucking communication with it, okay, what you supposed to do with that? I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Okay. What I know is you ain't trying to be somebody's old standby. You're like, I'm not inflicting this pain against myself. You say, you know what, I'm okay with accepting pain if it comes through the experience or whatever. But what I'm not going to do is just choose something that clearly, like, it's not for me. Because I know that would be an act of self-sabotage. I know that would be an act of disrespect to myself. And if they can't respect me, to accept that will be disrespectful to my own energy. You're like, I'm not disrespecting myself like that. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to disrespect myself like that, you said. Either you do unto me as I do unto you, or otherwise that lets me know that I don't need to let you do anything unto me. I heard, because the same shit you pull over there will be the same shit you pull over here. I'm good. You ain't got no problem with keeping one thing going while you start the next thing. I'm not that one. You're like, I'm not that one. I'm not a fucking polyamorous pansexual. No offense. If that's you, by all means, just do the whole fucking world a favor, and don't make this person that you're talking to think that they're gonna be the only one for you, or that you have ideas of monogamy or commitment, because bitch, you don't. Be honest. If you're polyamorous and pansexual, like, let the fucking world know. Get a tattoo, but bring it out. Wear it like a fucking sign on your forehead. I don't know. But you need to put that out there, because motherfuckers need to know that shit before they go getting caught up thinking it's about to be, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I. No, it was not ever going to be just the two of you. Because there's somebody here who is not into two-party situations. They want to hold on to this one and that one and the other one. And I got all this shit that I'm holding on. I got all these ones that I'm holding on to. It's never going to be just you, baby. Somebody here says that. That's how they feel. All this other stuff is going to take precedence over this. You're like, I'm not looking for somebody who is got all this other stuff in the way of my connection with them. People, ideas, and fucking issues. Okay. So what do we have? Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, Last Judgment. From self-love, somebody sleeps on it and they think and they realize, I can't do this to myself anymore. If I love myself, I have to make a wise choice here. I have to make a wise choice that honors that self-love that I have. Somebody here, that's what you got going on right now. Yeah, and I hear in the past, you gave it another shot. Yeah, I hear that in the past, you gave it another shot for just in case. Because, I don't want it to be, well, what if I did? You didn't want to have the fucking regret. So you gave it another shot already in the past. But it turned out the same way. You're starting to recognize the pattern. And here's the thing. You're walking on faith, baby. You're walking on faith. You're not going to let your faith fall. And for the moment that your faith fall, you hurry up and you pick it right back up. You're like, oh shit, I forgot to have faith, the faith. Let me get myself back up in the situation. Okay. All right. What else? In your current energy, Ace of Swords and Two of Pentacles. You're embracing the truth that, listen, you got to make some change here to bring balance into your life. The truth is, I'm a monogamous person. The truth is, I'm not into polyamory. The truth is, oh, you're into polyamory. Are you polyamorous? I swear, you must be polyamorous. Because you got a lot of shit going on. What? Okay, somebody... You're saying to make change in this, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth about me. And here's the truth about me. I'm not your side bitch. I'm not an option. Either you bold and brave about this, and we can make it if we try. But if it's not just the two of us, then I don't want it. Because I don't want to be old. Stand by. Yep. That's the truth. You're speaking it out right now. What's working for you is you have been feeding this love energy, honey. Don't give up on love just because I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? Somebody didn't know what the fuck to do with it when you were giving it to them. Don't give up because somebody didn't know what to do with that shit. I heard, I didn't fucking do nothing wrong. You're right. You didn't do nothing wrong. You just didn't fucking do what you should have did. I heard you just didn't fucking do what you should have did. Somebody should have did something. Should have, could have, would have. It's done. It wasn't done. That's just the thing. The opportunity to do it is done, and it wasn't fucking done. And here, you've been loving and moving forward, taking action towards love. You've been taking action towards whatever spirit is calling you to do, because, you know, he built a bridge to your heart all the way. How many times of love inside, I can't say. Okay, so it's like, when I was led to you, I knew you had one for me. Oh, but God didn't take you to them to be the one that God brought them to you to help you clarify some more things about what you want so you could get the one who was never outside there. You're not looking for it outside there. Again, do you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your experience? Because they're showing up in the challenge position. They said take a card on the top and see, what is this person doing? What's this person doing? This person is doing the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's fucking crazy because that's the same energy that came out in our last spread in what you were talking about. And what is this King of Wands doing? Apparently, this King of Wands is looking quite pissed off over at the Eight of Wands, which is in the position of what you've been doing that's working well for you. The Eight of Wands energy. Oh, you've been putting love into this. You getting all the love. Hold on, let me get in the middle of this shit right here. Oh, hell no. You are not going to take my Queen of Cups from me. And so what they doing? Empress. Now they're trying to nurture and love. Oh, look at that. So you just, look at you, you little earth angel. You just fixed somebody's fucked up relationship. Somebody's partner that they've been with, or somebody's ex that they've been still communicating with, still fucking with in some type of way, or somebody's person who's been on the sideline and ain't stepped up yet. You just helped fix their relationship. You know why? Because you came in with so much love. That motherfucker got jealous. That motherfucker got jealous. Now they want to step them and do what the fuck they supposed to do. You just fixed somebody's romantic connection. Look at that. Somebody got so mad because they're like, how is that person over there loving on my person? This is my person. They over there loving on my person. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's my person. I better step up my game. I better go get. I better do what the fuck I'm supposed to better do. Better do better. Somebody's going to do better now. Because they done got jealous. They don't want you sending love over to their person. Here's the cold part about it. This person knows that you're a better match for their person than they are. They are doing everything they can to get in the fucking middle. I heard they even bringing their minions along. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's so annoying because my own life experiences is what they're showing me to channel this message to you. But my spirit is like, there's a lot of more reasons for why you go through what you go through, Melinda, because we need you to say this right. And when we draw on those experiences, it helps the tribe see the energy clearly from their experiences, because the same way we're showing you things in your experience, we're showing them things in their experience, and they can see if they listen when you said bring your own intuition to the party. Okay. What's going on in your energy, in your environment? You had the Magician flip over and stay in the deck with the 10 of Pentacles. So what's happening in your environment? Somebody trying to pull some trickery over on you. Somebody could be trying to send some energy your way. Somebody could be trying to manipulate. Somebody could be trying to do whatever the fuck it takes to get what they want in this. And you know what? You know that wealth lies from within. And at the end of the day, your life is whole. It's like, if they ran out of cherries for your banana split, you still gonna love your banana split. That shit is still banging. The cherry is just a little cherry on top anyway, so I don't need the cherry. I'm gonna eat my whole banana split. You're not looking at what you don't have. You're looking at what you do have. And at the end of the day, even when you walk away from somebody, you still in your power. You got, it's like, I think I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went. It's like, so what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock band, and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. And now that we're done, I'm gonna That's funny, because when I got divorced, that was my fucking theme song. I guess I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went. But so what? I got my nail salon. I'm still a superstar. And I don't need it. This is how I was saying to myself, honey, you got to build yourself up. Fuck that shit. Remind yourself what you do have. Remind yourself why you got it popping. Remind yourself why you're hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. Remind yourself why you hot. You know what I'm saying? If they can't see you, if you just lost your husband, if you just lost your partner, if, you know what I'm saying, your person didn't choose you, they chose another cycle, you were like, but I was led to you. I knew you were the one for me. And you wanted the whole world to see your heartbeat, but somebody tried to put that undercover. I'm not your undercover lover. I heard I'm not your undercover lover. Guidance for you, Three of Pentacles. Try to be, work with people that want to work with you. Cooperative energies. Choose more cooperative energies. Choose more cooperative energies. Focus on your career. Focus on that creativity. That's what came out in the original plan, right? Focus on your creative energies. How can you use your creative energies? Don't let this shit fuck you up. Go make something with that feeling. Go make it. Pour all those feelings into your creation. It's going to come out beautiful. You'll love it. It's a great way to transmute these energies. Choose a cooperative energy. Go work. Go create something. Go make something. Make something that you could give to the world. You know what I'm saying? Put all that love in your heart that you just, I heard you just want to pour this love onto something or someone. Okay, pour it into your creative arts right now. Is somebody here didn't do what the fuck? Pour all that shit right into your creative art. Somebody here, you're sitting on a big heartbreak right now. They said don't cry in the cake batter. But whatever you create out of this is going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be fucking amazing. In your outcome energy, the Three of Wands and the Princess of Wands is saying you're going to have some good news come your way. You are having some good news come your way. And it's like I get a positive response to whatever you're creating right now. There's a huge, beautiful, positive response coming your way based off of what you're making right now. And look, the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. You are a very eligible single person, and you're very spiritual, and this is a power position for you. Don't give up that position for something that's making you an option. Don't give up your power position of your singularity in which you're getting so many gains in order to entertain a situation with somebody who's going to ghost you. Okay, and who's not going to make you the same level of priority. You can't make them a priority if you're a fucking side piece or a standby option. Stand by, just stand by. Let me finish up this shit over here, and you just stand by and wait. Nah, man, I'm not a fucking standby. You should finish up your shit before you try to come fuck with me. It's that simple. You should fucking finish up your shit. If you know you want me, this should have been a no fucking brainer. Do what you do. Do what you do, boo, boo, boo. I'm not finna be your old stand by, hold on and wait for me type of shit. I'm not finna be that for you or anybody else, I heard. You're not gonna let somebody make you an option and hold you on the side for when it's convenient when they ain't busy over here holding somebody else's hand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're into polyamory. That's cool. We could talk and be friends and shit, but as far as getting down in the bedroom and being lovers and all that shit, it's not gonna happen. We could be friends, but it'll be a platonic relationship. And that's all it's gonna be. If you ain't gonna make me a priority, I'm not gonna get myself caught up in this with you, I heard. Yeah. You thought you was knocking on heaven's door in this connection, I heard. Because like I said, you believe that you were led to this connection, and you were. Somebody had an option. We all have options. We all have free willingness. Just because you bring the horse to the water, you can't make them drink. You can't make somebody jump into the situation because you can see it's right. And the challenge for you is that I hear you ahead of the learning curve in this. You don't require a whole lot of information and shit to know what you need to do. You don't require that the physical world shows it to you because you coming from spirit. Spirit led you to the situations, and you know that. So you take advantage of that and you take action. You don't hesitate. Somebody here, they fucking hesitate like a bitch. They said there was no mistaking that you used the word like a bitch. Because when I said bitch there, what I saw was fear. Fear of taking the action. Some sort of fear is holding somebody back from taking action. You don't live in those fears anymore. You feel the false evidence appearing real, and that just lets you know that you got to go through this, and there's definitely something here for you, right? But at the same by the same token, so on the flip side of that coin is, but if they're not bold enough to make that move to you, what you gonna do? You're not gonna hold your life up waiting on this. You got good news coming in because you're creating space for the good news to come in. You know what I'm saying? You're creating space for the good news to come in because you remove yourself from a situation that was not honoring the connection. The Spirit don't like a vacuum. They still trying to fill in that space. Yeah, see, because in the past, you were restored, baby. You went through a restoration in the past. I am restored from the true AFOATSD. You went through a restoration in your past. And this situation actually came in to show you just how restored you are. How much you done built your energy up. How much you done improved your situation and restored your energy. That's why this situation came up in you, so you could have a means to see that reflected back to you. Look at how whole you are. You really felt a strong magnetism here, but you didn't let yourself go into a cycle that wasn't honoring you. Yeah, see? And right now you're just like going your own way. You're not following the fucking group. You're not going to participate in some shit that's not for you just because it's trending. You're like, if it's not for me, I don't give a fuck if it's trending or not. It's not for me, and I'm not participating in that shit. Like, I'm not getting involved in that shit. It's not fucking for me. If it's not for me, I'm not going to try to force it to be for me. Nah, I'm not doing this shit. It's not for me. It's not mine. That's fine. I know how to let it go. The thing about it is, you grateful. You have some great experiences here. You don't regret one fucking minute. You're not that type of person like, I wish I had never known. You don't feel that way about this. And you never will. You're grateful. You learned so much about yourself. It gave you a chance to stand up for yourself again. It gave you a chance to have this experience and see what it was. You ain't gonna never wonder now. You'll never wonder. You know, that's why you gave it a second chance in the past, because you were like, what if I don't give it a chance? Maybe this is it. You said, okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know, and I'll be a fool for you. Oh, man. You might know just how the story ends, but you're like, I'll be a fool for you. I'll give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it one more shot. If the same thing happens again, and that's what happened, the same thing happened again, and you're like, okay, fuck it. And your heart is still open. Heart chakra, your heart is still open. You ain't even angry. You ain't even spiteful. You ain't even hate this person or nothing like that. You still love this person, but you're not going to be somebody's option. And you're not going to hold yourself up for this. So your heart is open, baby. And this is heart healing for you. It's okay to love somebody and recognize, like, that doesn't, just because I love you don't mean that you're the right one for me. Just because I'm the right one for you don't mean you're the right one for me. If you ain't coming from in the same place of solid, honest, reliable, and you know what I'm saying, putting it in that prized position, then it's not one for me, because I'm going to put my person in a prized position, in a cherished, protected position. They will never have to question their position in my life. I'm not finna go into a questionable position with you, I heard. No matter how much I love you, I'm not going into a questionable position with you. Whew. Look at this. In your environment, all the energy I circulate circles back to me. You know, the energy you put out comes back to you, and you're seeing this here. This person was a reflection of the old personality, where you did put somebody else ahead of you. You did hold yourself up in connections, waiting to see if there was going to change and what it might evolve into being at some point in time, possibly. You know what I'm saying? You've done that before. You've done that before. You're not doing that no more. In the position of guidance, all of these freaking cards fell down the floor. I was about to put them all in the deck. They said, nope, take them all. I'm like, oh, God. So the guidance for you, gotta take a dump, urgent. Get rid of the shit in your life. It's urgent. You know what I'm saying? If it feels like shit, that's because it's crap. Flush it. The divine cosigns on you. Accuse them of lying. I heard it. You are right. So you accuse them of lying. God is co-signed. They say, yeah, you right on that. I co-sign that. Libra energy. You're going to have to balance the situation out, okay? Guidance is balance the situation out. The Libra energy is the scale, the blindfold, and the sword. So there's something here about using that sword of truth to cut a situation off and step into your north node. You know, you got to step into your life purpose on this. And guidance as well. Haters are gonna hate. You're clearly doing something right now. They have something to hate on. Ew. Well, hold on. Keep doing it, honey. Don't let them stop you. You're on your life purpose. You're on your life purpose right now. So strong. You accuse somebody of lying, cosign say, yeah, keep moving. Outcome energy for you. The pendulum swings and an elevation occurs. It's a law of rhythm, of the universal laws. The pendulum swings and an elevation occurs. As you go back and forth through these situations, somebody's like, I'm so fucking tired of the cycle. What you don't know is every time you dipped into love and then you dipped out of love and you dipped into love and you dipped out of love, you kept elevating your spirit. And in the outcome energy, stay the course, for on your current trajectory, you meet a pleasant surprise. Like I said, you got good news coming in for you. You're going to love it. It's coming your way. It's about to happen right quick in a hurry. And I heard within a week even. Virgo is at the bottom of the deck. And what they, as I'm looking at this Virgo card, they're showing me one of the main quality traits about Virgo energy is they can be very nitpicky. Like OCD energy. They showed me a friend of mine who is a Virgo who is OCD. And then they showed me another person I know who is also a Virgo, who is not an evolved Virgo. They don't have a lot of spiritual awareness, very sleeping state of consciousness. And this person is a slob. Their environment looks like a fucking hoarder's palace. You know what I'm saying? Just garbage and everything everywhere. They don't take care real well of their health. So they're showing me the extreme opposites here. So there's something here about that. Where you used to be real lackadaisical, you might have been sloppy, messy, didn't take care of shit, didn't handle business. Oh, now you all about it, okay? You made a flip. Now you're like OCD with this shit. Like, oh, I'm not messing everything. I'm going over it with a fine-tooth comb, okay? And then the energy here, the states of consciousness for the Virgo is the Virgin, the Dark Maiden, and the Queen. So there's something here about being naive and then having to address it, okay, and get in your mastery of your shadow elements, and from there you become the queen, okay? So there's something here about that. So What connection are we talking about? Was this your reading? If it was, claim it. What was the point of the reading that you were brought here to receive? Some of y'all said this is not my reading, Melinda, but that point you made was true. I needed to hear that. I needed that fucking reminder. Put that in the comments. Let us know what helped you out today in the session. We're going to go into your alpha and omega messages now. Members, you have membership. You want your personal answers today? Go ahead and put that in for me. If you did follow the directions at the top and sent your donation, now's the time to let me know where to confirm that and follow the rest of the directions. So, from the Guardian Angel Tarot, Two of Abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. And I heard too, yeah, because you don't have no hard feelings for this person, you know what I'm saying? And look at this, we have an image of a girl taking balance to cross the waters. She's crossing the waters. She's got a very narrow pathway to walk in doing this. So there's something here to overcome any emotional challenges in this situation, okay? You gotta walk the path carefully so you could get to the other side, and you will. And you're nearly there. They're showing me, notice that the girl is about to reach the other side, like you're reaching the other side. You're almost there. You got your apron on. You've been cooking something up, baby. Yeah, you've been cooking something up. You're just about there. That's that good news coming in. All right, there's you. There are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is a welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide, feel the loss, and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love. Always and forever. Yeah. So, that's what we have for your download message today. You ain't trying to be somebody's old standby. That's the energy. All right. So let's go into member minis. We're using the Eye of Love Tarot today. I don't know about, I see Jeremy has a comment here. He said, I like the Sidewalks and Skeletons remix. I'm not sure about that remix. Jeremy put a comment in here with the link to it. Okay, not in the live, put it on one of my other stuff so that I can see it when it comes through. So I can check that out. I want to see what you're talking about. All right, so let's get a general for TT at this time, please and thank you. What's a general message that we have for TT? Let's get a general message for TT, please and thank you. It's a general message for TT. The Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse with the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Immediately I'm hearing attempts to gaslight you are a failure. So somebody trying to tell you that something wasn't what you saw it to be, that shit fails. You're connecting the dots on something that's making sense. Okay, you've had to stand your ground about this situation. You realize that it was futile to put your happiness into this idea that you had with somebody else. You're realizing success doesn't come down the path that you thought it was. It's coming in a different way than what you had expected. You have a happy surprise on your way. I'm hearing approval. There's an approval you've been waiting for. You're being approved. I heard, and it's also showing approved by the divine. Your course of action being approved by the divine. You're going to start seeing that reflected in your physical experience. It's going to start showing up as your other things in your physical experience are approved. Something significant happens within a week, and something significant happens during the month of August that you started in the month of July. It takes advancement. I hear you're going to find in August that somebody you connected with in July is going to reveal some hidden feelings for you. Somebody is also going to be during the month of August 2022 sharing some ideas with you that they had, and they feel like you're the perfect person to bounce this off of, share it with, okay? And it's interesting because when they do this, it stimulates your solutions-oriented thinking. This was all part of the divine plan. This is what I have for you, TT. So let me know if you know what that's talking about yet. If you don't, just hold on. You will in a minute. Okay. All right, so next up, for Virginia, she'd like a general. So let's get a general for Virginia, please, and thank you. I see somebody here. Hold on. Somebody here, they coming up with all this love comments, but hold on. The last time you were here, bitch, you were hating? Make up your fucking mind. Are you a lover or a hater? You talking shit? Or are you here putting in a blessing? Because understand that when you throw hate and shade this way, that shit multiplies and returns to you, and it's going to crack you upside the dome. So you better stay in your love energy if you're going to hang in around this tribe, or click the fuck off and do yourself the favor, save yourself from some sort of tragedy and heartbreak, because that's what the fuck you was trying to send here last time. So you could keep that shit. Return to sender. I recognize your fake ass shit. And I know you. I know your energy. I might not know you, but I know your energy. And you tried this shit before. I remember when you came in through the door and you offered some fucked up energy in here. So sit down, relax, chill, and offer some positivity, or get the fuck out and keep your mouth shut. But they said, but you don't want to throw that shade and that hate this way because it's going to multiply and crack you upside your dome. Okay. All right, now back to Virginia. Let's get you a general message for Virginia. Yeah, somebody needed to hear that. That was a public service announcement. Virginia, what's the most valuable message we have for Virginia at this time, please and thank you. Virginia, you got the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy, something happened real quick in your life, and you're hearing about an opportunity. Okay, this is about a plan. I'm hearing ground floor, and I'm hearing ground breaking. Ground floor, ground breaking, okay. And I'm seeing a jackhammer that is breaking up a solid foundation. I see the solid foundation was warped. It was warped just like the foundation wasn't level. The foundation was imbalanced. The foundation was wobbly. Alright, you got to take a jackhammer to destroy the old foundation so you can build the new foundation. I hear there's some concerns about a child, and they're saying the child is fine and the child is going to be fine. I'm hearing follow the plan. Follow the plan. You've been given the plan. You've been shown what you need to do. Stay on course. Follow the plan. Follow through. It's gonna be a long time in making. We're not talking about short-term shit. We're not talking about a get-rich-quick scheme. But what happened in the past, it had to happen so you would move this into this direction, and that happened real quick. The backstory happened real quick, seemingly overnight. But this new story, you're building it up slowly. I heard lay each brick perfectly, and then you'll have a perfect structure. Build it in stability, because it's going to last a long time. So I'm hearing, Virginia, there's a connection that you're going to be forming. It starts very light and simple. It starts with random hellos. I see random hellos, and the way they're showing it to me, I'm not sure if you ever go to coffee shops, but the way they're showing it to me, it could just be symbolic. I'm seeing, the random happening that happens in all the rom-coms in a coffee shop while everybody's standing in line to buy $10 cups of coffee, and that builds into something else. That shit just made you laugh. When I said $10 cups of coffee, that shit fucking made you laugh. I also get, do you need to go sit in a coffee shop surrounded by a bunch of strangers so you can write? What is this writing about? Is this coffee shop symbolic while you're trying to write, and it's like there's all these noises around you of other people's conversations, and I hear glasses clinking, and I hear dishes hitting plates, and I hear it's like a busy cafe. Is there a lot going on there like that? And you're trying to write, but there's all this, so there's something there about that. And I heard park. I heard in the park, not by the playground, on the other side, where only the walkers pass by with their dogs. What the fuck am I talking about? I hope you know what I'm talking about. That's the message I'm getting for you, Virginia. That was random AF. Okay. Virginia said, yes, I've been distracted. Wow, yes, exactly. She goes, yes, I go to cafes a couple times a week. Titi said, thank you, and I know exactly what tour you're talking about. Okay, cool. I didn't even know I was talking about a tour. So this is what we have for you for today. If you're not watching this live and you're like, dang, I wish I could have got it ready, you can just go to the website or send your $10 donation to any of the apps below. Send me your question. My email is below the video as well. We'll get it in. I'll send you a link with your answer. I'll make you your own little video, And there are options. It starts at $10. If you want to talk to me on the phone, those options start at $45. And today's a great day to get a reading. So, this is what we have for you today. Until next time. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Thank you for sharing this video with somebody who you know will benefit from this message. And until next time, sending you so much. No, they said I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.